Lena Meringdal. I'm a distance skater just like you. I actually skated the world records some weeks ago on the Ultra skate for 24 hours. I skated 425.5 kilometers within 24 hours. And I also built my own boards and sell them to people all around the world. I started skating with 14, I think. So 10 years ago, actually. Oh, wow. I did not know that. I should celebrate that. No, yeah, I started. I don't know why. I think I just saw some people skate outside, and I just thought, okay, yeah, why not try that out? I am bored, so let's try something else. So I went to a skate shop. I got a longboard. I had to buy it myself, so I had to save up money for that. And then I started skating. First thing I did was actually lose my balance, and the board crashed into the wall. So then I had to first stand in, and then I did not have to worry about keeping my boards nice, so I could do all kinds of shit. So I think two things. One, money. Boards cost a lot of money, and it's just cheaper to build your own boards. I thought back then, and then I had to spend so much money for all the tools, etc. So it has actually escalated, and it was more pricey in the beginning to build boards. But yeah, so that was my thought. And then the second thing is I just like to do things by hand. So, and again, I'm bored. So at least I was bored back then in my school time. So I wanted to do something else. And then I figured out, yeah, why not try to build a longboard? Yeah, so currently I'm skating the Platy Pusher. So that's the board I have here. It's basically, it was, or it, I have to move more in the back, something like that. Here, you can see. It was my prototype. So for like 2 years, this is the V2 version of it. There's a very thin tail to give wheel clearance for the small narrow truck that is here. And the cool thing about the Platy Pusher is, so I've now set it up with the 80mm wheels for the UK Ultra skate because it goes a lot up and down. But basically, you can see the stack of riser I have here. You can just remove the riser and skate it with the same height with 100mm wheels, or just use one riser for 90mm wheels. And it's probably the lowest hybrid, like integrated board you have on the market. It's like 5 centimeters from the ground. You can't go. You could go lower, but then you probably will touch the ground while pumping. But it's like very short before, but it doesn't. Ooh, it's so difficult if it comes to boards because I'm never happy. So I have these. Oh, okay. So I have no clue if they're good, but I really want to have a 313 skateboard. I don't know if you know them. It's like it's an
These full
old.
carbon ones?
Yeah, I think the carbon fiberglass foam core boards. They were. It's like they are not made anymore. 313 skateboards, but they're really cool and they look very cool. So I really want to try that. So they had like I think 4 different kinds of boards, and they did more prototyping as well with different kind of concaves. And it's nothing. It doesn't really have to do with LDP. So I probably also have not the skill to use it properly. But I am very excited about the construction, so I really want that. Why does longboarding suck? I don't know. Okay, it's not necessarily longboarding, but sometimes it's just the infrastructure when it comes to LDP that sucks. Like you have like the roughest kind of pavement that even with 100mm wheels, it just feels shitty to skate over it, and your board is just bouncing around like. Or like you end up on a big street with cars just driving past you with 100 km/h, and you're like, okay, I don't want to fuck up pushing or like roll over a stone that potentially like stops you, and then you get run over by a car or something like that. So that's for me the moments when longboarding suck. But other than self, like longboarding itself is great. It's just sometimes the infrastructure. It's like, oh, why did you do this? Oh god, I had a lot of miserable fails in the beginning when I had no clue about construction and where the forces in boards occur. So I built. When I started LDP, I was mainly going on a top mount pumper. That's so much fun. So then I tried to build my first cork top mount pumper prototype. So I did that, and it skated amazing. It skated amazing, and after 40 kilometers, it broke. That was such a disappointment, and I had this failure occur like two times in a row, and I did not know what it was and why it happened. So I kept reinforcing the board, but in the wrong place. And then after the second failure, I realized, oh, I reinforced it in the wrong place. Actually, there are also forces that occur. And then I fixed the problem, and it skated amazing, and it worked out, and it was durable. But yeah. These are moments where the prototyping is really frustrating, especially if you skate out 40 kilometers and then you're like, fuck, I have to go back with my broken board. So I'm sometimes a little bit slow, but I got the Megabots, I think 2 months ago, and they are fucking amazing. I did not know how great they are. Because I skate the Femmanweg, which goes up and down, I use smaller wheels because it's easier to push it uphill. You don't have to carry the weight, but it's also like rolling resistant. I have no clue. It's just easier with the 80 millimeter wheels. But then I tried out the Megabots, and they actually push up very well uphill. They also have, like the Alphas, they have like on the contact patch, they have this little concave, which is really cool for pumping because actually the wheel flexes while you're pumping. So when you're pumping and you're pushing in a weight on the heel side pump, then the wheel flexes, and it helped me to prevent wheel lift a little bit with the torsion tails. But it also increased my pumping speed. And the Megawatts have the same thing. They also have this concave, and it actually pumps really well. So even though like bigger wheels are, from my perspective, not the most efficient wheels to pump on a long endurance, they pump really well. So I've been very excited about those, and I used them at the Dutch Quarter Ultra, and I don't know. I actually skated the fastest marathon time for me personally. I'm not a sprinter, and I did that on a 6-hour quarter ultra, and I continued skating. And I think like for the moving time, I had 21.5 kmh average. And that's on the big wheels. I'm very surprised by them. So these are probably going to be my wheels for the Dutch Ultra Skate next year, if it's going to happen, because on Flatland they work amazing and they're very efficient. So I've been very excited about those. I think that it's so painful and exhausting, and that you somehow have to push through that. That's what's fascinating me about the ultra endurance. Like to just keep on pushing, even though everything in you yells, "No, don't do this," and you just keep on going. It sounds awful, but that's really what I enjoy. It's just a very big challenge. And afterwards you feel like, oh yeah, I can deal with more in my life now. I did this, and it was very exhausting. So
Fucking freaks.
yeah, man, we're just crazy people on boards, I guess. Or I am a crazy person on a board. Oh yeah, probably don't take it too serious. I'm still not taking this too serious, and it's really helping. It's just you have no pressure on yourself. You just skate for fun, and you enjoy maybe the surrounding, or you enjoy tinkering around with the boards. Try to figure out, oh, what's for me the fastest setup, or what's for me the setup that's most fun to pump or to push around. And yeah, just don't take it too seriously and try to laugh while skating. Oh yeah, just contact me via Instagram Messenger, Facebook Messenger, email. Is there anything else? Yeah, WhatsApp, phone. You can also call me. And yeah, tell me tell me in what board you're interested in. Some people have like they just look through my boards that I offer, and they're like, oh yeah, I want this specific board. I can build that. But many people, they have a specific setup and they want to have a better setup and that fits them. So I offer a lot of LDP boards. I offer, for example, the Procyon in three different kinds of flex types. So obviously it's built to your weight, but also the flex characteristic can differ. So we have a carbon fiber flex, which is like it stops earlier and it gives a lighter rebound than a fiberglass flex. Fiberglass flex is more like a trampoline, so you get more rebound, you can pump faster, and the carbon fiber flex is like a little easier to pump on a long run. It takes a little less energy, but it also is not as fast. And then you have like a more comfortable flex. It's using a specific kind of Vectran fiber, which is very comfortable to skate on. So there are a lot of different kind of flex types, and depending on the way you pump, actually a specific kind of flex type fits you better. So when you contact me, giving me information about your current setup, the way you pump. Do you pump with like big curves or with narrow curves? What do you usually skate, hilly or flatland? Do you have a specific goal, like skating fast a marathon time or skating efficient an ultra skate? And like, of course, what your setup is. And based on all of that, we can figure out which board will fit you. So I have skated so much setups that I can pretty much very well find out what will suit you. Excellent question. Probably to you. Keep on tinkering with your setups and keep going with the modifications. Sometimes I internally yell when I'm looking at the videos, especially when you were drilling the hole in the base plate for the double kingpins with a wood drill. Oh my God, please. To other people, I don't know, just keep on skating, try to laugh, try out banana bread on ultra skates. To all the girls, just join the competitions. We are a super friendly community. We're a big family, so it's always exciting to see more girls skating because we are way too few and we can actually skate fucking fast. So so we're always happy to have you there, no matter what speed or distance you're gonna skate. Just enjoy skating with us.
Yeah, this marks the end of this interview. I certainly had a blast, it was very fun. I will upload a bigger version of this, so stay stoked for that. And of course, check out Lena on her socials, I will put everything in the description. And see you in the next one. Bye!